has it been a true story though that you're working harder than you ever worked since you've been in this? Because I mean, like you said, the work just starting.
But my schedule is like, I've never had a schedule. Let's go ahead and start with that. I've had a job schedule, and that stops at a certain amount of time. But when you do this kind of schedule, where like 1 minute you're doing like 40 Zooms, and then you're on the plane, then you're in an interview, then you're back on the plane, then you're back at the house doing 40 more Zooms, then you got to do a video, then you got a photo shoot. Hold up, sir. Can we schedule a break? Can we schedule some sleep? And it's just that red eye fucking kill you, my boy.
Nah, hey man, I appreciate you taking the time to interview with me. So let's talk about the industry right now. Let's talk about the industry right now, because now you officially are in it, right? Yeah. Now, once you're in it now, it ain't just what you're reading on the internet. You are actually officially in the game. It's like being in middle school and everybody keep telling you how high school is, and then you finally make it. Depending on how your setup is, you finally make it to 9th or 10th grade, and you're really in the building. Any surprises so far? What's been the biggest surprise so far? Now that you are officially a signed artist, you doing these Zooms with DJs like myself, you doing press, you watching how your records move, you doing drops and all these other things. What's been the biggest surprise so far?
The biggest surprise has been the camaraderie. No cap. When you look at the industry from the outside, you really think niggas at your neck, niggas at your throat, niggas is hating, niggas this and beef and bullshit. Egos. But everybody that I've met, literally are solid motherfuckers. Like no cap. I don't know if that's the path that God is taking me through, but everybody that I've met in person, I've talked to on FaceTime, has been a cool ass person. Like, I ain't really get no animosity yet. No one's hating on me. Niggas is legit solid. And like, again, they don't have to be because they them. But the fact that they are, the fact that the DJs, matter of fact, I pulled up on the DJ yesterday in Raleigh. Boy was like, I bet you won't come out to chill with me. I bet you I will. You in an hour and 15 minutes away.
Right.
What you talking about? And I pulled up because that's my vibe. And I've been getting that vibe back. Like, no one's been giving me no riffraff. It's been fired. I'm just glad my journey has been this happy.
Right. Do you think though that the media, and I'm in the media and I still find this is a problem. Do you think that they do a disservice to hip hop? Because what gets the clicks? The clicks are not me and you having a dope interview and you telling me how dope your situation is and that you happy with your management and you happy with the label. The clickbait is when you unhappy with the label, God forbid, or when you say something I don't like and then I go on live and say something you don't like. Do you think that that's more of a hip hop thing or just what the media seems to be putting? Because, you know, the chaos and the stupidity is what everybody want to click on first. You know, they don't like it when we positive.
You can't really put the blame game on anybody, because whether the media put it out or not, it still get clicked on. So you feel me? So like the narrative, people love the ratchet. They love the ghetto. They love the bullshit. They love the hostility because it's entertaining.
Right.
But if you entertain them with something else, they can still love that shit. Boom. So it's all about controlling your own fucking narrative. Like, a lot of people try to be who the media wants them to be, and then you get caught up being yourself. That's an issue. If you be your fucking self the whole way through, how can you get caught up being somebody different? Because you're always you. I don't claim to be the flyest nigga. I don't claim to be the hardest nigga. I don't claim to be nobody's savior. I claim to be Morray, and that's it. Right. So if you catch me doing some shit, I do it every day. The fuck, like, it ain't no fucking surprise. That's Morray. Like, I'm not trying to hide who I am. I'm not trying to. I don't play too cool in interviews because, nigga, I've never been too cool. I've been that bummy nigga. I've been that broke nigga. I've been that fly nigga. I've been all of that. I've been that. And now I'm okay with just being me, bro. Like, you control your own narrative. Stop letting motherfuckers get you out your character.
That's about as authentic as it can get right there, man. I appreciate you taking, like, seriously, like, this conversation has been so much of a joy to me. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, again, I feel like I've been a part of your story because I kind of, like I said, I think I was there in the early thousands. I'm not positive. I know I shared it for a fact. I was there in the early thousands. And now that you're in the millions, I'm proud to be watching your story. I'm proud to be a part of it. Do me this favor, though. Let's play a little something I like to call 5 things. Give me your 5 favorite artists that are out right now that you're listening to.
5 favorite artists will have to be Cole, Drizzy, The Baby. I fuck with Young Boy super hard. And Tory Lanez.
Okay. I respect that because it's a difference in the chaos of the media and listening to somebody's music. And we
music and media is two different things.
We have that beef on this podcast all the time. That's why I'm glad Brittany's not here, because if Brittany would have heard you say Tory Lanez, we'd have had to have a whole nother discussion, because she's just. But the music is so dope. I can't even front on it. Like
everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
Right.
If you feel close to a situation, you're supposed to be upset that I said that. If you don't, you wouldn't care less. The fact that you care makes you human, and it's okay.
Dude, as authentic as it can be, right there, man. My man Morray, hey, do me a favor, man. Do me a favor. Stick to what you're doing. Stay authentic, because I think you're gonna go a long way, man, being as authentic as you are. And tell your girl that we as fans said thank you, because she from what I'm hearing from the story, it's that talk right there. That's the shift. That's the shift of saying, you know what, I'm gonna make what I actually want to make, and it's special, man. What you're doing is special. Any words that we can leave? I like to have the words maybe for the next generation, or the kid that's thinking about quitting like you thought about quitting, or the kid that really wants to do this but don't know their place, or doing anything. A positive word that you can leave them with.
All right. First, let me say, it's my wife. You said, girl.
Okay, your wife. My bad. I apologize. It was
not your bad. My bad. Because if I didn't say nothing.
No, you did. No, but you did say wife earlier too. So let's get that clear. The wife.
Oh,
no, apologies here.
And second, for anybody who's thinking about quitting, understand, when I said I quit, there were mistakes. You never give up on your dream, because you never know when your breaking point is coming. When you're at your lowest and you feel like there's nowhere to go, I promise you, right around the corner is that light. You have to search for it. You have to go get what you want. If you love it and you need it, don't let nobody tell you you cannot have it. Fight for what you believe in, because at the end of the day, all we have is love, family, and dreams. Keep all three close to your heart and God, and I promise you, you're going to make it.
My man Morray, do me a favor, because I know and not like they don't know already, but where they can find you at on the socials and the digital space, man, because you're moving heavy out there. But I want to make sure if anybody doesn't know, that they go check it out.
If you don't know, if you do know, you can find me at the same handle everywhere. Morray the One. That's MORRAYDA and the number 1.
My man, Morray, I appreciate you stopping through, man. As always, shouts out to everybody on your team. There you have it, man. I appreciate the dude, Morray, stopping through, man. I appreciate everybody rocking with us here at the DJ Ekin Podcast. I hope you learned something, because I did. And if you haven't checked the dude's music out, again, go check out his Instagram. It's Morray 1. Like he said, the dude. And something else he taught me that, not taught me, but something else I like that he said, that we preach about this social media and digital thing, is being authentic. And I think what I love about his story is the fact that even though his girl is nowhere in his music business, his wife, let's get that right. His wife is not in his music business. He trusted what she had to say. And I think that more of us should do that in life. Like, if you got somebody that's really close to you, don't get mad when they tell you the truth. Get mad at them if they lying to you to your face, and then let you go out here and get messed up in the street. That's who you should be mad at. But if you got somebody in your life that's real and they give you the real all the time, you ain't even got to like it. You may have to walk away from them and go smoke a blunt in the bathroom like Morray did. Or you may just have to not talk to them for a couple of minutes, maybe even a couple of hours. But don't be mad at your so-called real friends for telling you the truth, all right? That's the word I'm going to leave you with on the DJ Ekin Podcast this week, man. For my entire family here, Radio Influence, and of course, my girl, Brittany Gonzalez, I appreciate you rocking with us, all right? Across all platforms at DJ Ekin, and on YouTube at DJ Ekin TV. We are gone.